Okay, we're back working on the Bronco 2, and this time it's for oil pressure issues. So about a month ago I was driving and my oil pressure gauge suddenly dropped to 0, way below the normal range. And as I was driving, it would bounce erratically back up to a normal range and then back down to 0. So I checked my oil. I had good oil. I assumed the pressure was good because my engine was not overheating. So it turns out it was the oil pressure sending unit. So the oil pressure sending unit is a little unit, looks like this. Oil goes in there. I assume there's a spring in there that the oil pressure pushes against. This connects to a wire that goes up to your gauge and tells you how much pressure you have. So there's lots of videos on how to change these, but I'm mainly making this one because it was kind of a pain in the ass to find. A lot are located right near the oil pump, but this one's actually on the block right down there. Under the truck, you can see right behind the belts there. It's on a little bracket off the block. And it was kind of a pain in the ass to change. So to change it, you pop this wire off here. So my issue for this is I've seen a lot of people just loosen them off by hand, but mine was been on there for a billion years. So I had to get a socket on here after pulling the wire off. And actually I had to use a 1 1/16 socket. The problem was that once you get it on, the connector there is actually poking through to the socket. So I couldn't even fully put the socket on. It was kind of a pain in the ass to get to. So I actually ended up doing it from underneath the truck with the socket wrench half into the socket with an extender, and that got it off, and then you can just screw the new one back in, and it will leak a little bit of oil when you pull the old one off. Anyway, put the new one in, and oil pressure is back to normal.